Hey guys, Mr. Nelson here, and it's Tool Review Tuesday. Today we're going to be looking at hammers and a couple of different hammers, and I'm going to kind of explain the difference between the two. Now, the difference is going to be kind of noticeable. One's a really big hammer, and the other one's kind of a small hammer. But there's a reason why one's bigger than the other, and one's smaller than the other. So we're going to kind of look at those, and you're going to see them in action. All right? So pay attention, because guess what? There's going to be a couple questions that follow this video. So here we go. All right, guys. Here are the two hammers. Now, it's kind of like a big brother and little brother thing right here. They're both wooden handle hammers. They're both considered claw hammers because it has the two claws in the back. But they're really used for two different things, okay? The hammer on the left, the big tall hammer, Big Brother will call it, that is considered a framing hammer. It's a 32-ounce Hart framing hammer with an axe handle. The reason why it has that type of handle is because it gets more power in the swing. When you swing that thing is meant to drive nails. 16 common nails is what it's used for framing houses, decks, all kinds of applications for that. It's meant to drive the nail in the wood in just a couple hits. So it's meant for like I said, driving the nail. The one on the right, little brother there, it's meant to drive nails also, but a much smaller nail. With that one, you're going to be hitting the much smaller nails like for finish nailing. You don't want to leave a mark in the wood. It's used for like trim work, any type of like say furniture, smaller applications and things like that. All right. Now, one thing I want to show you is as we look at like the hammer heads, and you're going to see what I mean by why you'd use the one for finish work and why you'd use the one for rough in framing. So looking at the framing hammer, you can see the hammer head. It's got a big wide head to it, and you can see kind of how it has this like waffle imprint. With the waffle imprint there, it's used so when it strikes the nail head, it gets a good grip on it, or a good bite. It's so when you swing, you strike the head of the nail, it drives it into the wood or whatever you're hitting it into. It drives it in, sinks it into the wood. The problem with that is if you miss, you're going to leave a little waffle mark in that. So if you were like using that on a piece of furniture or on some trim work or some finish work and you miss the nail, you're going to leave that ugly waffle pattern there, and that would be a bad thing. Okay, that's where little brother comes in. All right, this hammer has a smooth hammer head. Okay, this one, when you hammer, just a little light tap. Okay, it's got the smooth surface, so if you did accidentally hit something, miss the nail, or for whatever reason, you're gonna just kind of leave a nice, or I shouldn't say nice, it's gonna be a smoother smooth surface, so it's not gonna be all waffled like the other one. So if you did hit it, you could kind of sand it out, or it wouldn't be as noticeable. Okay, now like I said before, both these hammers have the claws on it. All right, those are used to pull nails. Now, the problem is with wooden handle hammers, a lot of times people want to sit there and when they pull a nail, they want to take and pry it out like that. Even with the big hammer, if you pull a nail like that, you're gonna break it, the wooden handle. All right, and that's a bad thing. Okay, whenever you pull a nail, you want to use it as like a lever. Okay, a lever is like a simple machine. All right, I believe it'd be like a class 1 lever, So you'd like hook the nail and pull. Now, I'm gonna show you kind of an example of what I'm talking about right here. Sorry about the mess, but see the nail sticking out of the wood right there? I'm gonna take the hammer, all right? I'm going to attach it here. Now, a lot of times people would want to take, wrap it around and pry like that. Don't do that, all right? You're gonna break it. What you do, you would bend and pull like that and keep bending, all right? And the nail comes out and the hammer is not broken, all right? That's how that works. And you could do the same thing with the little hammer too. Even though it's much lighter, much smaller, all right? You're still using it as a lever, okay? So it would still work. Now, let's see these hammers drive some nails, shall we? Let's. One thing, guys, when you use the hammer, you want to make sure when you hold it, you want to hold it with the grip down here, not up top here, because when you swing, you want to make sure that you're using the tool properly so that the tool is actually doing the work for you. So you're going to get more force, more power by holding it down here. And that applies to the little hammer also, all right? Don't hold it up here, all right? You have no power, all right? No power. Make sure you use it down here. Let the hammer do the work for you, okay? All right, so usually when we do a tool compare, we're comparing which one's better, which one you like better. For this one, guys, it's not so much which hammer's better than the other. Both hammers are good, but each hammer has a specific job that it has to do. The big hammer, this one is used for framing. The smaller hammer, the one right here, this one's for trim work, for smaller stuff, okay? So, that's about it. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.